Happy Black History Month to all the kings and queens out there. Thank you everybody for tuning into today's episode. I'm your host Henry Dorville, aka Mr. Good Vibes. Season 1, we had a blast, but Season 2 is about to be crazy. We have a really creative artist on the show today. He goes by Jeff Sonksen, aka Paint the Trail. I really can't describe this guy, so I'm gonna let you guys get to know him for yourself. So sit back, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you for coming on the show, man. And let me tag him on and bug you for all those crazy days and stuff like that. But,
no problem.
And I got to see the hard work up close and personal. So I'm like, how do you keep up with all these murals and paintings all over the city and all these different talents?
How do I keep up with it?
Like, how do you have the time or the energy to do it?
I don't know. I don't stop moving. Like right now, like I'm sitting down, I don't ever sit down. I'm always doing something, and I got about 20 different things I'm working on. Some things I didn't know I was gonna be working on, just bang them out. Some things I chip away at, some things never get done. But I'm always doing something. And it's a chaotic, sort of, no organization whatsoever, but I just seem to like constantly get artwork.
Are you trying to like sell more artwork, or is it to get the message out? Because I see you have a lot of...
Yeah, I'm not trying to... I mean, I like to paint. I don't like to sell. I don't like to market. I don't know anything about it. And every time I try to do anything with it, it's so frustrating. And I just get, it's not good. I don't... No happy emotions come from that. So I avoid it. I avoid selling. I avoid, which is, kind of hard to make money that way. But stuff just seemed to fall ass backwards into my life. People used to art, like an art appreciation kind of thing. It's almost like this area doesn't have any culture, a lot of art culture. There's not a lot of public art. You know what I mean? Like all the people that follow me on, or they do the art drop thing. I've turned every one of them into like art collectors and art admirers or whatever. Like now they're paying attention to art and this and that, and they post things on my page, or a lot of people that follow my page do. A lot of people tell me, you've inspired me to, what was it at the art drop? That one girl said I inspired her to start.
Do be an artist.
Well, I inspired her to start, she used to like to do watercolors, but hadn't done it in so long. And then she just picked them up again, because she watched all the art videos and got re-inspired to do some painting, which is really cool. And then she said she decided to goof around with making some clay stuff and doing sculpting. And she said she really, really liked that.
So you like it?
And I told her that's what you need to stick to then, if you really, 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 really like it. And she was telling me how she liked to do watercolors, and then said some negative things about, but I don't know if I really, I didn't really like it or whatever. But when she said she liked the sculpting, I said,
stick to that.
Yeah, you stick to that.
Stick to what you love.
If she does follow that advice, like 5 years down the road, you might find that she's still doing it, which is cool.
And I see you said that it lacks art appreciation. I've seen like you did a few murals around the city, and there's not much. There's a few others, but it's like a handful. So, do you have a favorite mural that you've painted so far anywhere?
Nah, I don't really. It's funny. I don't ever paint anything and then go, that's a masterpiece. Oh man, that's awesome. I hardly ever do that. I don't ever do that. I don't know. I mean, I like what I do and it's fun doing it and everything, but it's, I think I do so much of it that before I'm halfway done with painting something, I'm already thinking about the other thing I want to paint. You know what I mean?
I got you.
I think my head is set in like quantity over quality kind of thing. Like I'm just trying to pump out so much stuff. I don't take my time on anything. Nothing, I can never ever sit down. There's some people that do oil paintings that take months.
Yeah.
In a month I'll paint 300 paintings. You know what I mean? So I don't ever take my time, and things turn out good, you know what I mean? But there's nothing that, I don't know. I never painted anything ever that I was like, I'm gonna keep this. So it's not like that.
And I see that you're the non-stop, because you took me on the ride along on the art drop, which was it was really cool. We was out there for like at least 4 hours, I think. The art.
Well, I picked you up. Yeah, I picked you up a little early. Like started too, so we might have had the 3 hours.
That was fun, but
yeah, we hung out for an hour at the end.
Oh yeah,
with the art drop. Yeah, I usually hang out for 10 minutes. I didn't hang out for. I'll be there for an hour.
No, that was fun. With the art drop, can you explain it to the people who might not be too familiar with art drop?
Yeah, art drop is basically I take anywhere from 3, 4 to up to. I've dropped 20 of them. Pieces of art, I drop it off. I Google myself, and I take a screenshot of the Google Maps, and then when I post it on my Facebook page, the little blue dot that signifies where I'm at when I took the picture, once I pull away or whatever, that's gonna signify where the art is. So that'll be a drop. That'll be just one drop. I don't have to I don't have to explain anything. They already know it's a drop. And then I'll cruise on down the road. I might get a half a mile away, and then I'll post it, and then I'll go to the next location, set the art down, Google Map, screenshot. I don't do a link. That's too easy to just follow the link. I do a broad view and then a close view, and give them a pretty good idea where it's at, what area, and they just take off, and they actually have to sort of like find it. It's like a cannonball run / scavenger hunt.
I didn't know how serious it was. Like, that was crazy. Like, some people got like 4 drops, and then one lady was running. So it's like they really support you, and they really have some nice things to say too when I ask people what they really like.
It's constant, it's constant. Looking at his phone, driving, rushing as fast as we can to get there, and she's go, 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 and then we get to the area and it's search around, and we learned a valuable lesson, and you might want to cut this out because we don't want to tell everybody. But it's just anxiety. I mean, the day the art drop is, we're in a central location at 2 o'clock, refresh, waiting, and then the drop happens, and of course we're never there. So it's haul butt towards where the drop is, and at that point, usually we don't get the first drop, and it's okay, which way did he go from here, and we try to figure it out, and it's stressful, but fun, anxiety.
Oh my God.
And it's just
you're trying to get pumping.
Oh, yeah.
Once you get, especially when you get your first drop, and then that's it. You want all the rest.
So, what was you guys' first impression of Mr. Jeff's Sonksen?
Crazy. ADD. He's like all over the place.
Energetic, crazy, super nice,
super friendly,
very friendly and outgoing, and I thought maybe he's strung out. I don't know because he's crazy.
he's just an all-around super cool guy. So kudos to him for that.
Yeah, we've met him and talked to him a few times. Obviously, we go back and forth on Facebook with him like a lot of people do. But I think he cares about us as much as we care about him. Which is that's part of the whole thing.
If you had something to say to Jeff, what would that be?
Keep doing what you're doing. Don't stop. Keep doing with the art drops because we love them. We appreciate them. We appreciate you and the work that you do and the art that you give out to us.
And thank you.
Yeah, and we wish you a lot of success with what you're doing in every aspect.
And you guys don't know about the trail, but he is Mr. Paint the Trail, and there's this really nice running trail or bike trail or whatever trail, walking trail. It's just a trail with a bunch of beautiful artwork. Stretch out at least collectively at least a mile.
There's got to be over 7/10 of a mile probably out there.
Okay.
I'm guessing.
And there's a lot of good artwork out there. Like, it's a lot of inspiration out there too. Like, if you, because we hung out for at least 3 days, 3 days before we got to this here. So it was like, that was really cool. I got to see some paintings that make you sad, some might make you excited. So it was like, there's a message.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the only one that. Ever since I started, I don't know, probably about 10 months into it. I opened up a Facebook page. I invited anybody, any artist that wants to paint. I still do. If anybody wants to paint something, they're more than welcome. Most of the art out there is mine, but I wish it was more people getting involved and doing some artwork. Cause anybody that paints something, they just get with me once it's painted and I install it. It just has to be G-rated. Okay. Can't offend anybody. Yeah. You know what I mean? Some people might want to push the envelope or something. I can't put stuff up there like that.
You can't push stuff.
Nah. I make up my own rules. So far, I'm just trying to avoid any any kind of trouble or anything. If you put something up that's gonna offend people, then then it probably have to come down.
Okay. So guys, if you want to have artwork or get involved in Paint the Trail, have to be G-rated. Get with Jeff, and maybe you guys can work on something. He's trying to fill the trail up at least 5 miles worth of the trail.
Yeah, 5 miles.
And if people help out, you can go along smoothly. He's gonna do it himself because this man never sits down, but at least it'll be a little easier. Take a little straight.
Yeah, 3 miles is the world's longest mural.
Okay.
So if I could somehow connect them, or what, I mean, I know there's gonna be streets that get in the way.
That gets in the way.
Yeah, but if I could go from 434 to Lake Mary Boulevard, if I could fill that all in, that'd be 5 miles. So I told everybody 5 miles in the beginning because it was just for the shock value. Knowing I can never do 5 miles, I can never do 5 miles. But I said it so many times, I Jedi mind tricked myself into thinking I can do it, I guess, because I totally think I can do it.
I think you got it.
I'm just goofing around, and I got almost a mile up there in 3.5 years.
It's gonna be.
Yeah, the one that's 3 miles long has been going on for over 50 years, and thousands of artists have contributed. I'm just kind of goofing around, and in 3 years, got almost a mile up there.
So it'll
happen.
That can happen.
They're getting dethroned.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. I hope I'm around to record that. And so yeah, but this man does amazing murals. He's all over the city. First I seen his artwork, and I was like, it was crazy how the universe connects people. I was looking at the artwork. This lady was like, "Oh, you like that?" I was like, "Yeah, I really like that. I'm really looking for this guy so I can do an interview, so I can interview him, and like I want him on the show." And then it was like, "Yeah, he's right there." I was like, okay, thank you. And I was like, then we pitched ideas, so like everything happens for a reason. So that trail will get filled up. It will be the longest mural running, and it's gonna be really fun, man. And I love the glitter work you do. I see you have a lot of glitter painting.
Yeah, I stumbled on the glitter.
You're addicted to glitter. That's what.
Yeah.
So yeah. So we do this crazy thing. We get people a gift. I was like, hey, what can I get this guy? I was like, you know what? I should feed his addiction to glitter. So we got you a few more to add to the collection.
Dang.
Yeah, I had a couple more. I don't know what happened. I lost.
Can I dump this on my head right now?
Let's do it. I'll clean it up. I'll clean it up.
Thanks, man.
We got this weird thing where every artist who blessed the set gets to leave their magnificent autograph.
Alrighty. Oh, you about to film me doing it? Okay.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
Wherever you like, man.
I'll sign it like I do my art or what?
However you like. Jeff sign, whatever you like.
I'll just go like this, alright.
If you want to keep up with Jeff on a more personal level, follow his Instagram page and like his Facebook page at Paint the Trail. You can also email him if you're interested in any artworks or murals at artworkbyjeff@gmail.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and like our Facebook page at Goodvibestelevision. That's all for today. So just chill to the next episode where we're always painting the city beautiful. Peace.
There's something in this liquor. The air is getting thicker. I can't help but to stare at you.